Anyone who wants to know why is it transitive or symmetric?
Can you explain it also?
Sorry.
Yes, can you explain them also?
Yeah. Okay. So now this was about reflexive. Now think we already know that there is a pond A and B which are polluted by fertilizers and pharmaceutical products. Can we say B and A are also like? Can we say the reverse? Pond one and pond two are polluted by fertilizers and pharmaceutical products. That is, if this is present, then this should be there, right?
Yes.
And it's clear that if A, B are polluted, then saying the reverse would also be the same. B and A are polluted with these products. So whenever if AB is present, then BA will compulsorily be present in this relation which is defined. Hence, this satisfies symmetric relation, right?
Yeah.
Hence, it is symmetric. Now coming transitive. Let's assume that these two are there in the set, any 3 bonds. That is, A, B are polluted by fertilizers, pharmaceutical products. B, C are also polluted by fertilizers, pharmaceutical products. So can we say that A is individually that A is polluted by fertilizers and pharmaceutical products? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, individually also it's affected.
Huh. And if we can individually say the same for C.
Yeah.
So now you can directly connect them now because both of them are, if both are polluted by fertilizers and uh, pharmaceutical products. So hence AC will also be present in the relation, which makes it transitive. And it's not an equivalence relation because it's not reflexive. Is that fine?
Yes, but like if A is individually affected by both fertilizer and products,
Hmm.
then why isn't it reflexive?
But not all 525 bonds should be polluted by fertilizers and pharmaceutical products. Then only all A comma A will be present. Now,
Yes, yes. Got it.
like if these are these elements of a set, and I say there is a relation, then for it to be reflexive, all 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2 should be present, right? Similarly, here all the ponds should compulsorily be polluted by fertilizers and pharmaceutical products. But here the number you can see it's 257 and 230. That clearly says that all ponds together are not for like polluted by fertilizers and pharmaceutical products.
Yes.
Anything in with this question now?
No, no. It's good.
Okay. Coming to this question, A is set of
So,
natural numbers
hello.
0, 1, 2, sorry. B is set of numbers which are real and between -5 and 105. So XB belongs to -5 comma 105, right?
Yeah.
For this. Now for C, it's X is a rational number between 10 and 80, where 80 is included. And XC is rational. Rational means what? What are rational numbers?
P by Q form.
Okay, and there should be one more condition.
No zero in Q.
Yes. One more just to be definite. P and Q are integers. P and Q are integers. So these 3 points, so these 3 points are necessary for a number to be rational. So now what are they asking? They are asking A minus C. So what is A minus C? We can clearly say that A has 0, 1, 2, 3. It would have 10, it would have 11. It would have all
It
the
won't have
numbers till
11.
79, 80, and so on, right? Now they are removing all the elements of C. Not all, but only the common elements will be removed. So we know that C is rational. So even natural numbers are rational. So 10 is not included here. 10 is not included here. So 10 till 10 we keep it safe. But we remove 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 till 79 and 80 here is included. Hence we exclude 80 also from it. So this becomes A minus C. A minus C. Is that fine?
Yeah.
And now what are we doing? We are taking intersection of this set and which set? This one. We have to take intersection. What does this mean? That we have to find the common elements. So common elements here will be 0, 1, 2, 3, right? So on up till 10. Then 11, 12 and all those are not included till 80. So again 81, 82, 83, then till 104. 105 here is excluded, so 105 we don't include here. So this set would become, let's write it here. Intersection B equals to 0, 1, 2, 10, 81, 82, 104. Now we can directly count here. These are how many numbers? 10?
11.
No, no, I didn't include 0 here.
10
How many
then.
numbers are this from 81 to 104?
23.
How 23?
Sorry,
You
24.
did this? You did this?
Yes.
So here one more thing. There are 104 numbers out of which you are removing 81, which means that you are removing 81 itself, correct?
Yeah.
That's why you need to add 1 here again. Plus 1, which equals 24. So the remaining numbers are 24. So 10, 1, and these are 24. How much is this? 35. So n of A minus C intersection B equals 35. Any doubt in this question?
No.
Anyone else? It would be nice if
So
like everyone
after
responds.
24, how you become 34?
Sorry.
After 24, can you just repeat this last one step and A minus C intersection B?
Can you be louder? Are you asking to repeat that part?
Last one part, yes sir. And A minus C intersection B. I want to just clear this one part, it's not clear.
Okay, this part. This is set B. This is set A minus C. Did you get how did I get A minus C?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, look, XB would be anything. -5, -4.999 something. There are many numbers in between again. So this all. But what are the common elements? Only the natural numbers. So directly count from natural numbers. So -5, not a natural number. -4, not a natural number. -3, not a natural number. So from zero it starts. So 0, 1, 2, so on up till 10. There are how many are this? 11. So again, here we excluded 11 to 80. So that we won't count. So again, starting from 81, 82, so on up till 104. Why didn't I include 105? Because here there is not an equal to. Here also I have written curved brackets, not the square brackets. So how much is this? These are 24 terms that are 24 elements. So in total, how many? This thing is the final set which you wanted.
So, sir, in the last step, we had 24 plus 11 is equal to 35.
Not 45. Wait,
35, sir.
uh, it's 35. Ah, right. So 35 is the answer.
Yes, so now it's clear. Thank you, sir.
Going to next question. So what is the doubt in this question? Like any specific
I
doubt or
like, can you explain its answer? I didn't get
okay,
why the last option is correct.
okay. Mahesh has four sons. Okay. R is this and S is this. Let function be that A is son of B, which belongs to P cross Q, where P and Q are subsets of M. And what is M? Let us define these two relations of M. So this whole thing is M. So now here they are asking P to Q. So let there be a set P, let there be a set Q. There are some persons from these members only here. Now they are given P. What is P? This. What is Q? This. Can you tell me where this A is coming from? P or Q?
Like
A
A
is
is
coming
the
from,
son of B.
but A is coming from which set? P or Q?
Uh, A is coming from P.
P. And B is coming from Q, right?
Yeah.
Uh, So here can we say that we have to establish some like yeah, sure.
Parent son relation.
Yes. Now Pratima, Rathi, Rakesh. And this side there are two. Shubh
And Rabi.
and Ravi. Can you say Yashub? Yashub is son of whom?
Shubh.
So this is a relation. For now,
Yeah.
let's forget they are talking about function. Let's talk about relations. Can Yashub be son of any other here if there would be more
No.
terms also? No, right?
No.
Hmm, Navratna is son of Shubh again. Rathi is son of Rabi. Rakesh is son of Ravi. Can you say me if this is a function or not?
Yes, it's function.
Why?
Because each element has only one output.
Yes. So here they are asking that only. And
Yeah,
all the elements in, huh?
this was fine, but the last option, I don't know why
Okay.
it is correct.
Now remove this too. Okay. Still it is a
Yes.
function.
Yeah.
Yes or no? They have only narrowed down the set. Now this is P, now this is Q. Earlier they had Navratna and Rathi. Now what did they do? They just narrowed down the domain. Still it's a function, right?
Yes.
That's why both options are correct. Should I say why these two options are wrong?
No, no, that's fine.
Yes, sir,
Anyone else?
please. Yes,
Okay.
why the first option is not correct?
So let's write again. Yashu, Navratna, Rathi, Rakesh, and Mohan. Here, this is domain, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes,
And we know that if domain is there, then every element of domain should have one output.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, yes, yes.
So can you say that Mahesh can have output?
No.
No, no, I
Why?
got it now.
Because, okay, so first option is done.
Yes, yes. Thank you, sir.
So Yashu, Navratna, Rathi, Rakesh. Let's remove Mahesh now. And here we have Shubh, Ravi, Mahendra, and Rajat. Son Yashu. Yes. Yashu is son of Shubh. Navratna is son of Shubh again. Rathi is son of Ravi. Rakesh is son of Ravi. Okay, here what are they asking? Yes, this is the function. Definitely it's a function. P and Q. But what are they asking? Is it 1 1? You can clearly see that two input have the same output. For example, if this is x1, this is x2, then f of x1 is equals to f of x2, where x2 and x1 are not equal. So clearly it's not 1 1. Did you get it?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Proceeding to next question. This one. Let's directly only analyze. Can you say me what happens here? Why is this wrong? Anyone? Only the first option. Why is it wrong? Look. Here,
Because yeah,
yes. Yes, yes,
because
continue.
it's union of both means it's having all elements for both functions from
Yes,
the com domains.
yes. Look, for all the values in D1, we know that this will be defined. Okay? And for all the values of D2, this is defined. But do we know that some values of D2 can hinder this, right? What if I say there is root x, okay? And this is x. What is domain of this thing?
Natural
You don't
numbers.
mention it. natural numbers, or we can say on real line, we can say 0 to infinity.
Yes.
For this thing, all real. Now, if I say this is f of x1 plus f of x2, now if we take union of this two, it would be R. Is this domain of this?
Not valid.
Did everyone get this first option?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone who has doubt can ask her. Similarly, if you are removing all elements of D2 from D1, that is the common elements. For example, we are removing this. So here there is no value, right? From D1, we remove all the common elements of R. So here the domain becomes what? Empty set, root x plus x. Can a function's domain be empty? This doesn't even mean anything. Hello?
Like in the second option,
Yes.
only the elements which are in D1 would be there, right? So why would the domain be empty then?
No, no, no. Wait. Do you know what does this notation mean?
Yeah, the elements which are only in D1 and not in D2 and common.
Yes, not in D2, right? Like,
Yes.
for example, if I say there is D1, there is D2. Now say which region is representing this?
The only the region which is in D1, like not even the intersection.
Only this, right?
Yeah.
Now you think this is real number set. Where does this belong? It belongs inside. It's a subset.
Yes.
So if you are removing all the elements from this, so it is this only, right? You are removing the whole thing, which gives the domain to be empty because this whole set is intersecting with R, the real number set. Yes or no?
Yes.
Should I repeat?
Yes.
This is
Please
the
repeat this.
look. This is the intersection, right? Okay. Now what I'm
Yes.
wait for this is D2. Now this is D1. What is the intersection right now?
D1.
D1. What happened when we checked it here? This whole thing was removed.
Yes.
Only elements of D1, which is not in D2, should be there.
Yeah.
But here, all elements of D1 are in D2. That's why this becomes empty. Like this, all elements are removed because they are common in D2. The whole
Yes.
set
Yes.
itself is in. So, anyone else who has doubt in this? Anyone? Everyone? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Now, coming to this option. Here also, the same thing is happening. D2, D1. Now, what happens is now D2, D1 is this one, right? Right?
Yes.
So now here what is represent this thing, this two are equal, right?
Yes, sir.
So now what is D2, D1? It is this, because from R we removed 0 to
Was
infinity.
0 to infinity.
So now can you say that for our example, we took root x and x, right? So can you say this function will ever be defined in this domain?
No.
It will be undefined now, because all the elements here are negative, and negative can't be there, right?
Yes.
That's why this third option is also wrong, right? So now what
Yes.
is the last option then?
Intersection.
Intersection. What does intersection mean?
The common
Like
in
for the
D1
example,
and D2.
so this is D1 and itself, right? This. So what is this? Like, can you say for our example,
It's D1.
right? So we know that D1, so root x has no problem here. Even x has no problem because we took intersection of both. So
It's
those
valid for both
values,
the functions.
yes. Anyone else doubt in the fourth option?
Sir, like how did you take only this functions example?
Well, this was random, but think of it like that only. Uh, Try to think that there is a function and only this values can define this function. This is domain, this is function. This is another function, this is another domain. Maybe they are intersecting or not. So make this diagram. Maybe sometimes this region will have zero elements, just like in this case. This whole thing was D1 for this case, and this was R. So try drawing Venn diagrams. You wanted to know now that like why exactly I took those functions.
Yes.
That this is the reason to differentiate. If I give you some function like this, then we would not be able to argue on all of these options, because here their domain is equal. So it doesn't mean that you take union, you take, then here this two, it would become empty set. So this two will be wrong. But then this and this doesn't make difference.
So we
That's
have
why
to
I
take
took different.
contrasting options.
Yes. So you can check every option. And I had to explain all the options. Hence I took root x and x. Proceeding
Understood.
to next question. Yes. Here, any doubt in transitive, reflexive, and symmetric?
No, sir.
Only this option, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you say what is the graph of this function? If this is the Cartesian thing,
Linear.
linear, like what would be the slope? It would be something like this.
Yes.
At x equals 1, the output is what? It is also 1, correct?
Yes.
So here also this is representing the same thing. Think of this as input, think of this as output. So output is equal to input. This is a function. Even if you don't visualize like that, you can do this. Here, there is real number set, Here also there is real numbers. For them to be mapped to each other, x1, x2, so on, xn, y1, y2, so on, yn, we know that they will be exactly same. Then only their difference is zero. Correct?
Yes.
So every element in this will exactly be matched to only one element in this.
Yes, sir.
There can be no other element because if you repeat this y1, this isn't a set. Set doesn't have repeating elements. That's why even it's 1 1. This function is 1 1 also. Also, every real number is mapped to every real number. Even the range is real. So it's
Each
surjective
number
also.
is mapped to itself
It's reflexive. That's why it's reflexive. That's why it's symmetric.
and
This is
transitive.
broadly reflexive set. And we discussed that. If there is this thing
Yeah.
and this is equal to S, then R, if this is the set, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4,
Then it's
broadly
equivalence.
reflexive, then it's equivalent also. So it's symmetric. So this is this same thing. It's function, transitive, reflexive, symmetric, 1 1 function, on 2 function, so bijective function.
So R
All
is a function would have been correct.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir. Is
yes.
attendance is taken or what, sir?
Attendance is not taken here.
Okay, sir.
So this, uh, so any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Going to next question. Here, we exactly know this is what? This is domain. What is this? Codomain. And this is equal to range. Yes or no?
Sir, are you taking week 1 or week 2?
Right now we are taking GA questions doubts, which we discussed on the G space. And after this, I'll be taking week.
Okay, sir.
There are more. This one, yeah, only one question. These two are already. I have shared the recordings. So once go through them. Okay, so this is the last question.
Okay, sir.
Any doubt in this? Why is this domain? Why is this codomain? And why is it equal to range? Here, what have they written? We can think of this as a function M from set of materials. This is set of materials, which is domain 2. So let this be M, let this be D. They are telling there is a function which is defined from M to D. Set of dielectric constant. So this is codomain and it's range also because everything is mapped.
So it's fun one and on two.
Yes.
How come on to, sir?
Onto because all the elements, what they are saying, set of dielectric constant. So that is codomain. And we know that everything over here has one pre-image, right? At least one pre-image is there for everyone. Na? For one, it is linked to air. For two, it is linked to vacuum. For three, it is linked to paper. Eight, glass. Seven, nerve membrane. 13, silicon. So everything in codomain is linked, which is equal to range. What was this condition for? It was the condition for onto function, right? Should I repeat?
Yes, sir, please.
First, you only tell in your own words what is the definition of onto function or surjective function. It's fine if it's wrong or correct. Just like tell. What do you
Sir,
think about
one
it?
two function means every domain has its own codomain, sir.
No, this is wrong. Every codomain element is has at least codomain element has at least one pre-image. Now, what does pre-image mean? Pre-image means that, well, like, let's take function only, simple function like this. Now, if I say put f of 1, what is the value 1? F of 2, what is the value 4? So 4 has a pre-image. So this is pre-image of 4. So similarly, I am saying that all the here at least is also there. Why? Because here if you do f of minus 2, it is 4. So 4 has two pre-images, but already the condition is satisfied by 1 itself. So every codomain element should have at least one pre-image, which means that codomain equals range. This is in other words, it's codomain equals range. Still doubt? If yes, then try watching the doubt clearance session. It is already there, those additional lectures after tutorial lectures. Or else once go and revise the function thing. After the function, they have discussed on to 1, 1 and all, right? Once go through them. Anyone else has any other doubt in this question?
No, sir.
Everyone fine with this? Okay. Everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Uh, how many of you have seen video of this question?
So I didn't see, sir.
Will you watch?
Yes, sir. We'll watch later.
Okay. Similarly, here the data is also same. Everything is same. Here only this numbers are changed, but the logic remains same. So if you even see the video and solve it yourself, it would be like watching the logic and then solving it yourself, applying the logic. I would say simply one thing. Think of this box as Bengal Royal Tigers and this one as White Tigers. Okay? And of course, if you divide it, take this complete thing to be male and this thing to be female. Royal Tigers, this is White Tigers, and another color. These are males and these are females. So try seeing the video, you will get it. And this is also a Venn diagram only. Venn diagram doesn't necessarily mean that we need to have circles. Venn diagram is just representation of regions, any sort of representation, whichever you like. So now, should we proceed with week 2? Anyone, any doubt in week 1?
Sir, I have doubt in week 2.
Okay. Where? Right now or like, uh, okay, you can share it. Once share it in the G space, the group in which we go. And is any background noise disturbing you all?
No, sir. Today it's good.
Okay. Oh, okay. That is also fine. 1 minute. This question. You did you see the video? Once go through that. In that I've explained it. I have in the question which you sent on the group, right? I have tagged that message and sent a video with timestamp of the team. Is that fine? Okay. Right. If you still have doubt, you can approach me on the G space. Right. So anyone anything with week one?
No, sir.
Okay.
I have a
So
doubt in week 2.
okay. Uh just send it.
Yes, I'm
So
sending
first,
in the G space.
you
Yeah.
just cover up
Okay.
all the topics of week 2, and then you can clear all doubts.
Okay. Topic in sense like just a summary or even the concepts.
Just summary, sir.
Like for example, the bullet points are already given here, like the topics which are there. There is coordinate system that is XY plane, which is X axis, which is Y axis. Any confusion in that?
No, sir.
Sir, I've
Most
shared the
of
question.
okay. We'll do it after a very brief like summarization of
So this set will be
and after that from
16.
practicing questions itself we'll in this session. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So coming to this question, first option. Now this x-axis, xy, like the coordinate plane, because it's
Sir,
in general. Do you know what is quadrant? Anyone?
Yes,
sir,
sir.
your screen is not shared.
Maybe wait. Once pin it, it's shared. Wait, I'll again like present. Wait,
Do everyone else can share? Okay, okay. Now it's shared.
so yes, huh. XY axis. This is first quadrant. This is second quadrant, third and fourth. Here, what is the sign of x coordinate?
Plus plus.
Everyone
Yes, sir.
here,
Minus plus.
here,
Minus minus. Plus
here.
minus.
Okay. So now coming to distance formula. Uh, do you all want to know that how distance formula came, or should I just put in the formula here? What would
Briefly,
you
you
like?
can describe.
Okay. Okay, then uh, just a fun activity if someone wants to do. I'll be describing distance formula. Similarly, if someone can send a voice recording or anything on GSpace regarding section formula, the logic is almost similar. For example, there's this plane. Let this blackboard or whatever gray board be the plane. There's this 2 points. Let this be x2, y2. Let this be x1, y1. And we know that this data will be available given to us. We have to find the distance, right?
Yes, sir.
So now can you what if I draw a perpendicular line here, which would be parallel to y-axis? I don't know where the
Sir,
y-axis. Yes, yes. Hello. Hello. Who was asking? Someone was asking something.
Sir, it is not visible, sir. Are you mapping something?
Yeah. Once check,
Nothing,
once
sir. Carry on,
ping
carry
the
on.
screen. Yeah. So here, this is parallel to y-axis, parallel to x-axis.
Sir, are you drawing something or mapping something? Oh, now it's visible.
Yes. Surely it's visible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Anyone who knows what the equation of this line would be?
It's Pythagoras theorem, right?
But the equation of this line I am saying, this vertical line
Which
like here, this one.
the slope
This
wouldn't be defined.
it would be defined. And I'm not talking about slope, I'm just talking about equation.
X equal to 0.
No, these are not x y coordinates. This is passing. This is equal to x equals anyone,
X2. X equal to X2.
right? Similarly, here this is x1 y1. This would be y equals y1. So here we drew these two lines, and now yes, the person who said Pythagoras. Now you know that till here, till here, it's x2 distance from x axis, like from the point, right? Y axis, x axis, like let it be anywhere, right? And this distance is x1. Then what is this distance? Anyone?
Which
We say this
distance?
is x2 minus x1. Similarly, with height also we do the same
Y2
thing.
minus phi1.
Y2, y1. We are only concerned about this thing. So y2, y1. Look, this equation is y equals y1. This equation is x equals x. So y2 minus y1. Now simply Pythagoras theorem. X2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square and taking under root to get this length. And here it doesn't matter if you do x2 minus x1, x1 minus x2. Because of the square, it doesn't matter. So anything is fine. So this is distance formula. Now coming to area of triangle. We won't go into proof, but we can directly say that area of triangle like x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. Anyone who knows the formula? Only the
1 by
formula.
2, and then we have to take mod of the equation. Should I
Which
say?
equation?
Yes, x1,
Sir,
x1
x1
into
bracket में
y2 minus y3,
plus
x1 into
x2
y2
y2.
minus y3. Like this,
We
y2 minus y3 would be in brackets.
this
No, no,
y
y2 minus y3.
you mean this?
Yes, this would be in bracket and multiplied by x1
Okay, then
plus x2, then y3 minus y1 plus x1, x3, and then y1 minus y2. That's it.
everyone agree with this? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is the simple formula. You have to literally like for now mug it up. When you will proceed with the course in Maths 2, there will be one more formula which is more simplified and more understandable, it would be something like this. This is determinant if anyone knows. Something like this. So section formula, you all see how it derives. Even if you search in YouTube proof or anything, you will get many. Even for the area of triangle, but this will be complex. So I don't suggest you to see that now.
It was
Slope
taught in
of
the
line,
lecture.
it was taught in the lecture, but it was long, right?
Yes,
Hmm.
complex.
Right. Anyone who wants slope of the line, or it's fine.
Y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1.
Huh. Anyone, and you know why does that work? So
Yes,
slope is height by the width. So height
height
here was y2
rise
minus
by
y1.
run.
Yeah. So rise by run. So x2 minus x1. Anyone who have learned sensitivity, this is run, this is rise. If rise is very much and run is only this much, what is this called? Highly sensitive here because slope is very steep. Think of yourself on a steep slope and on a not very steep slope. Which slope would you prefer?
Not very steep.
Yeah, because why? Because if you even move a little, there is chance like it's very sensitive. Think of it like that. Here you have to be careful. So highly sensitive, and it's always relative. You can compare this and this. But now if I say you have this, you can't say it's highly sensitive or insensitive, like low sensitive. You have to always compare two things and you can then define sensitivity. Now can you say which is more sensitive? This slope,
The
this
second
slope,
one.
or okay, right. Everyone following?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So slope of line. Everyone knows what parallel and perpendicular lines mean. This is parallel, this is perpendicular, which intersect at 90 degrees. And this never intersect, right?
Yes, sir.
Now coming to distance of a line from a point. This also it would be discussed and it's easy if you see the video. If this is a line, this is a point, let it be x naught, y naught, let this line be some. Everyone knows the general form.
Yes, sir. Ax plus by plus c equal to 0.
Others, maybe not all of you have completed or like have learned week two. Everyone is just
Yes,
like
sir.
not others is just not like not so good. This is fine.
Same here.
Okay, so like types of equations, right? And transitioning between them.
Yes, sir. Like there was a topic in which we have to give a general equation and we have to convert into other forms.
Yes. Okay. Then let's do that only directly. Because I think most of you are good with distance and everything, the formulas especially.
The geometry part is good, like the coordinate geometry, but in straight lines topic we have difficulty.
Okay. Got it. So problem with the equations, right?
Yes, sir.
And let's not go into type of equations. Just let's like first write the general form. And everyone knows it. Ax plus by plus c. Okay. Now can you say what is the slope of this?
Minus a by b.
This is fine.
Yes, sir.
Now what is this form? Like normally, like okay, just tell me what is
Y-intercept.
this? What is this?
This is slope m,
What is this?
constant.
But what it is called? Usually it's called intercept, and that too y-intercept, and this is slope. So this becomes slope intercept form, right? Now, what if I do this? Uh, I take both of them one side, e by bx plus y plus minus c by b. Okay, and I divide both sides by c by b minus c by b minus c by b. Now, what does this would give? This side it becomes 1. This side it becomes this plus ax by b into minus c by b. Wait, 1 minute. Ax by b minus c by b plus. Hmm. Is this fine?
Yes, sir.
So now what is this? It becomes something like this. X by minus c by b plus y by minus c by b into so. Now what is this two things? Look, we already know that what is minus c by b, y-intercept. Y-intercept. Just by guessing, what would this be? X-intercept. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what this? It only contains intercept. So it is intercept
Intercept
form.
form.
Everyone following?
Yes,
Any
sir.
doubts? Any
And
doubts?
the intercept form was x by a plus y by b equal to 1.
Yeah, but we are converting now. There A and B are x-intercept and y-intercept. But here we came from where? We came from
From the
general form.
y-intercept form.
No. We came from general only itself. It's not slope or like slope intercept. This is all from general, right?
Yes.
This also.
Yes, yes.
So now here the same thing. Don't confuse with variables. So now here what is this? You represent it like this, where A is
Yeah.
equal to x. Wait, for no confusion, let's do this. A equals x-intercept, which equals minus c by a. In which form? General form. Similarly, b becomes y-intercept, which equals to minus c by b. In which form? From the general form. Right?
Yes, sir.
Now there are more two forms, but we can't go like from general to those forms because those need point also as the information. Here we derived slope and y-intercept. But there, so let's take x naught and y naught is given. Huh?
Yes, sir.
One point is given and slope is given. So what would you do?
1 point and slope, then uh, we can do the slope point form.
How would you do it?
Y minus y naught is equal to m x minus x naught.
Plus. Okay. Right? This
Yes,
should be
sir.
something. And we don't know what is C yet, now. We only are given information about this, right? So what
Yeah.
is C now? So now what is slope, not point and slope form? It would become y is equals to mx. Here, these two are variables now. Plus, what is C here? Y naught minus mx2. From where did you get this? 1.1 slope. Now, what if you have only 2 points? X1, Y1, X2. What is the slope right now? Is this correct? This is slope.
Yes, sir.
Now take X. You still don't know C. Let it be C only. Okay, here you keep X1 or X2, anything you want. Here you keep Y1 only because you put here X1. If you would put here X2, put here X2. Okay, let it be X2. So now what is C now? Y2 minus this slope into X2. So now how we can represent the equation? It would be something like this. Y is equals to this is y1 or 2 respectively minus not right, x1 or 2. This both should be same one. This is again 2-point form in slope intercept. This is intercept, this is slope. Similarly, in this one also it was the same point slope form.
Excuse
So
me, sir.
yes,
In one of the lectures, the professor like divided um,
to do.
uh, yeah, the screen share setting is disabled, so I can share the photo only.
Okay, share it on G space.
I have shared
Okay, which one?
the most recent one.
It's like the most simple, but what was the doubt?
Yeah, so uh, he's for any of the equation like slope point form and slope intercept form,
Hmm.
he was uh, he was converting them to the general form by dividing them with b. So I wasn't getting that concept clearly,
Wait,
so I asked.
wait. He wasn't dividing it by B. Look, for example, I will say This is point slope form. This is slope intercept form. Or he even gave the other form also. This one. This one is not so necessary, but yes, we can. Like this becomes this mx minus md. And we know that y-intercept by x-intercept equals slope. So md becomes that only. So d here is x-intercept. Similarly, well, y minus y1, y2 minus y1, the x2 minus x1 into x minus x1.
So we have
And
to
the
convert
final,
this to the general equation.
yes. So what did we do earlier? Here, what we did this to this. Then only we are getting that form. Now, they are not dividing it by b here. He's going from this equation to this all equation. Like, look, what did I do? I did this, right?
Yeah.
Now, what does divide by b? Y equals minus a by b minus c by b. Now, this form is similar to what? This form is similar to this one. So here, this thing becomes m equals minus a by b. C equals minus c by b.
Yes, so I'm not getting this technique of converting into the switching
Look,
between these forms.
look, this is general, right?
Yes.
And you know this form also. You know both of the forms. Only the difficulty is from here to here how to go, right?
Yes.
So what you do, try getting this into something like this. So, right? Sorry. Right? What did I do here? I did the same thing. This is that bracket. This is this bracket. If you do it like this now. Is this fine?
Yes.
Sure. Everyone.
Yes,
Here
yes,
also the same.
definitely.
Here also the same thing. You have to get it in what form? Something like this. So what you'll do? Here take the common. Take it out common. So minus a by b I took out common. X minus what if I take a by b common? So it becomes this because I took minus a by b common. Now even
Yes.
check it multiplying it again. It becomes minus c by b. So it's correct only. So
Uh,
now what is this thing?
wouldn't be my C by A?
This is c by a.
Yeah.
But here there is a minus. So what is
Yes.
d equal to? Minus c by a. What is this? X-intercept. Earlier also when we like before this picture was shared, we did that. There also we
Yeah.
got this only. It was something like this minus c by a plus y by minus c by b equals 1. The same thing again. Where is that from? Okay, still it's not written here. But this is the intercept form. We came from general to intercept. Everyone can understand, right?
Yes, sir.
Other people. So now let's do some questions which one of
Sir,
your friends
excuse me.
have solved. Yes.
Can you show another method to convert from the given form to general form?
There is no other method.
No, no, like you showed from general to the given form, but from the given form to general form, how to convert it?
From here to there,
Yeah,
just transpose everything on one side, something like this. Here A becomes -1, B becomes +1, C is
minus
wait,
1.
let this be something of this sort. Okay. So there is no use of converting this forms to general forms. You will only be asked from general to all of this.
Got it.
So now, anyone any doubts in week 2 particularly? Just like Avril sent, like anyone has started practicing.
I have shared two photos of questions in GSpace.
Yes.
In the questions involving straight lines, I'm not able to visualize the lines and the intersection. So can you share some tips?
I would say that you play with Desmos or any graphing calculator.
Sorry.
There is some graphing calculator, Desmos, GeoGebra. So you can just put in some random equations like this and see how, like, if you change this thing, how is it reacting to?
Yes, like, but we have to practice for the test. So without any tools.
No, I am not saying that you solve with tools. I am saying that you try to visualize these equations, and after visualize, like after doing some random equations on the Desmos, seeing them, go to questions and solve it yourself with pen and paper.
Got it.
I'm telling to use graphing tools to make your brain adapt to visualizing things like this. Now, if I say visualize this graph, it would be better now if you had already seen in like how does it react on the
Yes, yes.
graphing calculators. So now coming to
Understood.
this question. Anyone any doubt, any concept particularly? Because questions can be discussed in next session too. Anyone like again any like conversion from general to
So I don't have doubts now, sir, but I'm solving some, so I get more doubts.
okay. Any like few doubts? Sir,
So I
if
have
you have
doubts,
any,
sir.
okay,
Sir,
send it
for
on.
week, no, not some.
Okay,
If
okay.
for quiz one, we solve all the PYQ questions. Can we get more than 70% max one?
Hmm.
PYQs are enough, or we should go for some more questions or what?
No, look, every time, whenever you ask for any questions, PAs, GAs, and PYQs are more than enough. And if you want to do more, then AQs.
So that what's
Only
new
then.
AQs?
AQs, the activity questions after each lecture you
Okay,
watch.
okay.
Sir, but like I'm not able to solve each and every question.
That's why they are only enough. If you are able to solve each and every question, then you will be like acing the subject.
No, no, but I'm not able to solve every question.
Then then come to the session, ask them or G space, discuss with your friends.
Yes.
Sir,
So for
sir, what is the PYQ questions?
PYQ questions, like the old term, like this is September term, right?
Yeah.
So there is May term also. So those questions, this quiz one questions are PYQs for them. Na?
Oh, okay.
Similarly, Jan 24.
So where can we access that?
You can access that from a site called Ace Grade. You have to log in here to the student mail ID. This is a private, or else there is Discourse also, right?
Yes.
There is a
Here
Medium
you can
blog
ask many
also.
doubts also. Here you can ask all the doubts. Even I will answer, many of your P's will answer. There are everyone. There are different students from different levels. So you can ask your doubts, even discuss anything you want to discuss.
So
Anything else?
can you provide a sheet where we get all the formulas which are important?
Hmm.
Okay, I'll do that. By next session or the next session,
Okay, sir.
I'll share it. Anything else?
Yes, sir. The two
Sir,
questions.
if it's possible,
Two
I can
questions.
get recording of this session.
Recording, like we are not informed to record the sessions. We will have to attend them. Or else any one of you can record and share it with everyone, just like Bhagyesh did for the first session. Yes, but it's not a responsibility which is compulsory, but one of your friends is doing it sometime, any other of you can take the initiative, but we are not allowed to record. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, coming to the question though. You all can see the question on the G space. Is that fine, or should I paste a screenshot here? I'll paste this. Yes. One moment. So this is the question. So what are they asking? 4x minus 5y equals 20. Birds flying equation, right? And what are they asking? On the plane formed by the path of flying bird and the line of eye point view of a person who shoots an arrow which passes through the origin and point this. Okay. So now let's directly, like, we know a point, know one more point. What is this? 2 point form?
Yes, sir.
What is the slope here? 8/10?
Yes, sir.
Or else wait. We'll go with method from there. Let's take this. This would be easier. So 8 minus 0 into x minus 0. Is this fine?
Yes.
So now what does this become? this. Yes.
Yeah.
Sir, solve it elaborately, sir.
Sorry. Can you repeat?
Sir, solve it elaborately.
Okay. It's elaborate. I am just finding the equation here. What an arrow which passes through origin and point. So this is origin. This is point. And we know the 2 point form. This one, x1, y1, x2, y2. So what we do? We take any 1 point. This would be the slope. Hmm. This would be the form, right? So here x1, y1 is 0, 0. This is 10, 8. So I just put in the values here and we got this. So y minus 0 is y, 8 minus 0, 8, 10 minus 0, 10. So 8 by 10, x minus 0, x. So this is what slope intercept form. And here you can clearly see that intercept is 0. Why? Because it is passing through origin. Something like this. Right? So here intercept, y-intercept is 0. Now convert this into the same form. Two line equations, convert them into same form. So it will be easy to compare. Did you get why I'm telling to convert it into slope intercept form?
Yes, sir. So we can have two equations.
And that too in same form. So easy to compare.
Uh, can you also
Now,
draw the graph?
I'll draw that, but after solving it. Because
Yes,
in
sir.
exam, most probably you will solving it like this.
Got it.
So 4x is equals to 20 plus 5y. Is this fine from here to here?
Yes, sir.
So this becomes, take that 20 this side again. So now what you will do? Divide both sides by 5. Y equals 4 by 5x minus 20. Now what is
So why
this
are we
thing again?
dividing?
So we get this form now, slope intercept form. Here y should have coefficient 1, right?
Yes.
It should not have 5. We need slope intercept form. That's why divide by 5 both sides. Now I told you now this thing. Y equals this into x plus something.
Yes.
What is this? This is slope intercept form. This is slope. This is y intercept, right? What
Yes, sir.
minus?
In the last, it will be 4.5x minus 4.
Yes, right. So 4 by 5 x. And here it matters, but now we compare this and this. This and this. What can you observe?
Slope is same, so they are parallel.
What does parallel mean?
They will never meet, so the arrow will miss.
Everyone, this was bird's path. This was arrow path.
Sir, can you draw graph on this one?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
I can. So it would be a rough graph, something like this. Now what you do, one unit, two, three, four. One, two, three, six. A rough example. So at x equals 1, what is the here? 4 by 5. So it would be a little less than here. It would be somewhere over here. Similarly, here, here. So it would be something like this. Not exactly 1, but yes. So what is this equation? Y equals 4 by 5x. Now with the same slope, what is the y-intercept here? It's minus
Minus
4.
minus 4.
So minus 4 means what? It will cut the y-axis at minus 4.
Yes, sir.
Somewhere over here. And what is the slope? Same as this. So it will be something like this. So this is arrow. This is bird. And they will never intersect. Don't think that arrow will then fall like this or something like that. Here in question, what did they say? They only said the path, only the line equations, right?
Yes,
Everyone?
sir. Sir,
So
but
only the line. Yes.
like let's say that both the lines were perpendicular. So how will we know that the arrow will hit the bird?
Then there is time and everything. But they won't make such complex question. Most of the times it would be something like this case. And even if there would be something like that, they would say that
The
assume that
the
they meet. If they meet at the same time.
got it.
They will give some last assumptions. Or else they would
So
make this a physics question. So
yes,
it's not
yes.
a physics question. Like, can you help with math to solve this? So math is
The
just a tool to solve the questions. And here they have totally given that this is the equation and here this is the equation. Yeah. Anything in this question?
so the general breakdown is to make the lines equations equal of the same form and then compare.
Huh. Yeah. And compare. Most of the times there are videos like this, no? Heading is what? Parallel,
So what is
perpendicular
the answer
lines.
of this?
They will never intersect. The arrow will miss the goal
Okay.
because they are parallel ones. Because this is y equals 4 by 5x. And this is y equals 4 by 5x minus 21. Is this fine?
Yes, sir.
So going to next question. So here what is given? Here they have given one. So here they have given coordinate of the points which divide line segment joining this and this into 4 equal parts. Correct? This is
Yes, sir.
minus 2.
In this, I have only one question, sir. Like we have
Hmm.
to take cases that the ratio is 1:3, 3:1, right?
Instead, I would say a better thing. We all know midpoint formula.
Yes, sir.
what are they asking? 4 equal parts?
Yes, sir.
Can you say this 2 parts and this 2 parts will be the same?
Yes.
So what you do? Find this. What is this point? Everyone.
Midpoint.
Calculate it. It would be minus 2 plus 2 by 2, comma 8 plus 2 by 2. So what is this? 0, comma 5. Now what you do? You already know it's 0, comma 5. Now what is this again? This is midpoint of this and this.
Yes, sir.
So 0 plus 2 by 2, comma 5 plus 8 by 2. So what this becomes? 1, comma 1, comma
6.5.
and this.
So can you explain again?
Okay.
Also, sir, why aren't you like multiplying the ratio?
No, but that would be again like more calculation. No? We directly know the midpoint formula, right? Why not that?
Yes.
What have they here? They have whenever they give even parts, no? Here they test two things. You can do that 1/3 ratio thing also. 1 is to 3. But again, this will waste your time. You will do 1 is to
Yeah.
3. Then from here, again, you will do 3 is to 1. So 3 is to 1, 1 is to 3, and again, you will do 1 is to 1. Why to apply the formula so many times? Even in quiz, there is time. So maybe you want to spend time on some other subject even or some other question.
Yes, sir.
Here we can do this also. We can apply this formula.
But your method is more efficient.
Yeah. And how will efficiency come? Thinking it like this. Now we know that 4 parts. So randomly you draw a line, divide into 4 parts. You clearly know that this is midpoint. You
Yeah.
already know this. You already know these 2 points, ending points. So what you will do? Just find
Midpoint
the
formula.
minus 2. Minus 2 plus 2, 0. 0 by 2, 0. 2 plus 8, 10. 10 by 2, 5.
5.
Similarly, here again, this is midpoint because this all are equal, right?
Yes.
So this becomes 1.6.1, comma 6.5. This becomes minus 1, comma 3.5.
This is
7
only
by
if the parts are equal.
parts are even. Like if they would say
Yes.
5 parts, then it would be hard and it would be lengthy. I would say that you attempt this question at the ending because this will
Yeah.
waste your time. But if it is of more marks, then you should try to attempt it.
Got it.
So these are 5 parts, right?
Yes, sir.
So this would be lengthy also. Odd numbers are always very odd to calculate. Most of the times I feel that way.
Me too.
So everyone, this question is fine.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, even the person who was saying that like she practiced less questions, any question is a doubt, you can send it on GSpace.
Sir, I have shared last question on the GSpace.
Okay. And meanwhile, anyone who wants to ask anything is like, huh? So here is the question.
So can I tell
Now,
my
what are the...
approach first?
Okay, yes. But
So
wait, 1 minute. I'll read the question first.
sure.
There's a balcony. The height is 80 feet from the ground. She uses a torchlight, beta and alpha with the ground. Two T's of height 5.3 and 5, standing at distance 35.7 and 50, respectively. If tan theta equals to tan alpha equals 16 by 9, can Sanya see any of the trees? Second question, if she moves her torch so that she can see the ground from distance of 48 feet, can she see any of the trees? Okay. So before you tell your approach, everyone just a brief thing to sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, and cotangent. Everyone, what is this? Any idea? If I say this is the triangle, this is the angle theta, this is also opposite side, this is adjacent side, this is the hypotenuse. Usually we learn it this way, but this is not the case. But yes. So what is this?
Sine is perpendicular by hypotenuse.
Perpendicular by hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse.
Or perpendicular. Whatever you say.
Base
Here,
by hypotenuse.
here
Sine
it
by
is
cos.
sine by cos, or else directly opposite by
Perpendicular by
adjacent.
hypotenuse. Sorry, base.
No. Yes.
Base.
So this is equal to sine theta by cos theta. Similarly, this is the inverse of this one. So everyone fine with this? Even tan theta is the slope we say. Because what is it? This is rise. This is run. There are many names to it. Some people call it rise run, some wings, perpendicular on high. So many names. So all good with tan theta and everything. Okay, now you can see your approach.
So if the point locations of the thief, let's call them T1 and T2, they both fall in between the uh, lines which are the rays of a torch. So we can say that she's seeing both of them, and if any one of them falls within the line, then she can see only that one.
Hmm. Okay.
In
But you
the
also need to consider. Hmm. Yeah,
yes,
continue.
yes, in the solution video, the instructor was saying that he was taking the feet and the head of the thief, so I wasn't able to understand that. He said that if
What if
the
I...
head, he said if the feet of the first thief and the head of the second thief is within the range, then only she can see. So this was a bit complex.
No, I will say. Now, just a rough diagram. These two are the thieves. The lady is over here. Okay. There is this torch. And torch always spreads light like this. Think of it as she is directing it in this direction. And it's falling like this. So torch is... this is a line equation and this is a line equation. Right? This one is the line, this one is the line. Now she slowly tilts. That's why they gave the angles. So you know this and this relation. What is the height they gave?
80
80
feet.
feet from the... Right. So this is 80 feet, right? How much is this? First thief is that 37.5 feet because it's nearer. Second is that how much is this? 50. So now, what I know, let it be a. So first of all, just think of it as like currently what she can see. The feet of
T1.
thief one.
Yes.
Now, why was the instructor in the tutorial was saying was because of this. Life torch is not a line now. It has a spectrum, like something like this. This is one equation of line, this is one border, and this is one border. So she's in total covering from this point to this point.
So head of first thief and feet of second thief.
Yes. No, for this rough diagram, it is only feet of first thief.
No, I meant in general.
In general. So here they gave this theta information. This wait,
Shouldn't theta be on the other side?
this side.
Yes, because don't we take them from
Huh,
positive x-axis?
wait. Okay, yes, we can. You know this. Um, okay, leave it. So from this, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you know this?
Yes, sir. Minus tan
Everyone.
theta.
So here it doesn't in like for real matters. Here we are only talking about height. So you can directly take whatever this angle is. This would be
Theta?
alpha. This would be theta. This whole thing. This would be theta. Because when tan theta is greater than tan alpha, then theta is greater than alpha. When when is this possible? Like if anyone knows the graph, when theta and alpha are like not like they should be close. Here also the value of tan theta and tan alpha is close. That is, this would be something 1 point something, right? Right, 1.7. This is 2, so it's near. So you can directly say this when tan theta is closer to tan alpha. That's why even the sensitivity comes in. What is tan? Tan is what? Height
Yes, sir.
by base. Here, height is the same for both of the angles. But here, for this alpha, the base is more. If the base is more, then tan will be less. And base is more. Because you are dividing by a bigger number, right? Because height is the same,
Inverse.
denominator is bigger. Yeah. See?
But
So
shouldn't we consider both the thieves as point objects?
No, here what have they given?
Like they have given only their
Mm.
position. They are 37.5 feet away. So we have to
Ah,
consider their heights also.
yes, here they have given the heights, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we are not considering thief as point object. That's why I made this lines.
Yes. And what about the feet? Like, how do we know how much range they are of?
On that, once again, I explained you this, Muslim. Once again, see the tutorial session, you will get it. Because the
Got it.
calculation is complex, it will go long. So
Yes.
others, 10 minutes are left. Anything to ask? Like any doubt in this question? The
Uh,
calculation part, you can see the tutorial. Which tutorial it is from?
Let me check.
Okay.
It's tutorial
Like
8.
after the session, huh? So everyone, it's tutorial 8 if you want to watch it.
Can you just explain the logic again, please?
Look, the logic is here the T's are not point objects, they have some height. So, like,
Yes.
if I say there is a person, okay, and we usually know the torchlight is something like this, like it throws something like this.
Two lines, the
Two
range.
lights. This whole thing
Yeah, the border line.
has right. So, in this is the 3D shape. So, if there is a person over here or a wall, and I say something like this, so only this much part would be here. But wait, let us take this to a height. Now, if I say it's very much tilted like this, okay, torch, then the light is only falling here. The extreme end is this, and one extreme end is this. This is the flow, for example. Okay, something like this. Yes.
Sir, can I ask
There
something?
is, yes,
Sir, tomorrow also week 2 will be concluded, right? They will take again week
yes.
2, right? So now can I leave, sir?
1 minute. People who want to leave can leave now.
Sir, did they took attendance?
Yes, attendance system.
Okay.
So was my logic correct that we have to check whether the thieves fall in the border lines?
Bottom lines, and even like you have to check if exactly check like if this is the thing. Now, if a thief is here, you need to check this slope. You know this line will have the same slope. This is the bottom part. Here it's like if the thief is little far, then you can only see this much part. So this again here. So
At least
yes,
some part of their body is within the range, so still they're visible.
not necessary. What if the torch is almost like something in this sort, in this direction? Then only this much will be like this certain region over here will be visible. So that is why these angles are necessary. If the angles are not given, then you can't say anything.
Yes,
And after
sir.
that, what did they say? She moves her torch so that she can see the ground from a 48 feet. So from 48, she's starting. So you have to even see that what is the ending from the ascent. So from 48 feet somewhere till here. But here it was for the thief, it was 37 something, right? So it would be something like this. This is 37 point something. This is 48. This is 50. Now one thief is standing over here. One is standing over here. But torch is able to see it here. So somewhere like this. This
Sir,
is
can I
the
leave
below
this
line.
session?
Yes, you can, you can.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So something like this. You need to check if the head is coming or not for that
Yeah.
case.
So like, how
Yes.
do we check it?
With
Huh?
the angles. With the angles and slope only. You are given this height. You are given this distance. You are given the angles. You are given the height of this person also. You need to check if this line is below it or above it. This is just a rough diagram. We don't really know if the face is in,
Yeah.
sorry, if the face is in or the legs are seen.
Uh,
So is that fine?
so I'm still like I'm able to grasp the concept, but still I don't have confidence in it. Can we repeat
Once,
this
look,
tomorrow again?
okay, I'll repeat it. But one more thing, look,
Yeah.
we don't know if it's like, don't think of this. Instead, this is one thing, and this is a. This could be the case, or like more prefer. This could also be the case. There are many, like the torch can be anywhere. You have to calculate these distances,
Yeah.
the height. Also, this could be the case. So now what you need to check?
And the intersection of these two lines.
Yes, not intersection, but you need to check this slope. And how will you check that? We'll check it like this. All right. Oh yeah. You you find this slope and you find like you in short find like take this. This is the real torch line, and this is the imaginary which you are trying that this two meet each other. So you will create a imaginary short line. So you will take this face, you will take this height. So it would be 80 minus whatever the thief's height was. You will take the slope of this. And now you will calculate the slope of this line. If the slope of this line is more than this, you can clearly see it would be below.
Yeah.
But if it is lesser than this, that is, this is more steep and this is less steep, then you can see that the head will come. But now you also need to check if the below part is there or not. Like it could be this also now, this and over here. So the head is not visible. So you would think that this is the above line and some below line is here, but in actual this was the above line. So you need to
Yes.
calculate the slopes.
And like, let's say we have calculated the slope, then in slope, what should we check?
Less and greater. Less and more. Which slope is more, which slope is less. You have to compare the slope. There will be some
Got it. Got it.
inequalities.
Yeah. 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 Now it's clear.
Now, if
So
you
if
see the tutorials, yes,
let's say we have calculated the slope of both the torch lines and the thieves also. So if the slope of the thief falls within both the torch line slopes, then that thief is visible.
yes. We
Got
even need
it.
to check his feet. We need to check his head. Look, one head, one feet, one line, one line.
Yeah,
So two torch line, two heads, and two feet.
got it.
Right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. It's clear
Anything else?
now.
Right. Everyone, it's fine. Okay, then I'll end the meeting here. If anything is there, we can discuss it on G Space.
Can you share
Okay.
some questions, sir?
No, for now, I would say that you get very perfect with every tutorial question, PAs and Gs. You said that you are not able to do many questions, right?
Yeah.
So do them. Don't like look for other questions.
Should I first solve the NCRT questions for straight lines because they are more fundamental?
Uh, yes, they are more fundamental. You can solve them, but I would suggest you to solve this only. But if you need more practice, if you have more time, if you can devote time to maths room, then yes, do the NCRT questions also.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
Right. Yeah. Okay then. Bye everyone. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Alright.